Okay, so let's talk about The Heart Part 5, which is Kendrick's latest into the series, The Heart. So The Heart pretty much comes out every time Kendrick's about to drop a big album. And with this album coming out this Friday, this is going to be his release for this big album. So before we get into any of this, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We're on the road to 21,000 subscribers. But pretty much we're going to talk about this and everything I pretty much got from the video and from listening to the song a couple of times. So let's get one thing out of the way already. If you've seen my videos or you've seen me on TikTok or anything, you know I'm not black. And I think Kendrick Lamar here in this music video and this song, and I think most of his discography is talking to Black culture. And I think this is definitely one of those songs where he is very much so talking about it. So while I will give you my thoughts and my analysis of what I got from it, of course, I cannot give you the full scope of it, and especially as one who hasn't lived that experience of being Black in America. So definitely check out some of the creators as well that talk about this. Also, don't just take mine analysis, because it won't be that profound analysis that I think Kendrick's trying to prove out here. So let's pretty much get started. So like I said, a lot of people are talking about the deep fakes in this music video, and I already did a TikTok just mentioning the deep fakes that we pretty much caught here. We see Will Smith, we see Kanye West, O.J. Simpson, Jesse Smollett, and Kobe Bryant, and of course Kendrick's in the video as well. And I think one of the biggest lines that really starts this off like right is him saying, "I am all of us." And I think this is him also prefacing the music video by talking about the different perspectives there is in life. And as he's gotten older, he also has different perspectives for everything. And I think that's something that's interesting about the video. He ultimately does take all of the perspectives of all of these men that he is portraying in the music video. When he is rapping, the lyrics really do fit well with who he has on his face at the moment. And so I think that that was such a great thing about the song and the music video in itself going hand in hand. Another interesting thing to note in the music video also is during the Nipsey Hustle and Kobe Bryant parts, we don't hear the drums, which many people also pointed out because, of course, as we know, Nipsey Hustle and Kobe Bryant are no longer with us and have passed away. So there was no heartbeat there, but we'll get back to more of that in a bit. One of the strong lines as well that a lot of people are discussing is when he has the Will Smith deepfake face. He talks about how hurt men hurt men. And I think that's very interesting with the Will Smith face. Of course, as we all know, the situation at the Oscars, and I think not just the Oscar situation with Chris Rock and Will Smith, but we see this a lot as well. And that's what he's talking about when he's talking about the culture in itself. Another very haunting part about this song also is the Nipsey talking from heaven about the work he's done. As we know, Nipsey Hustle was somebody who very much so tried to bring his neighborhood up and sort of very much so keep it how it was, but also elevate it further with business and also making sure that there wasn't like corporations or things trying to come through. As we see a lot of this happen now, where we see a lot of these lower income neighborhoods, a lot of this also buying up property, pretty much seeing gentrification happen in a lot of cities as well. Especially if you're in a big city, you know this is something that happens a lot, and it's pretty much like terrible because so many people get displaced due to property prices going up, and also small business owners not being able to compete and sort of driven out of. This is something that Nipsey Hussle was trying to preach about and tell the community about, and he was working on it as well. As we know, he was sadly gunned down at the age of 33. And so I think this whole perspective that Kendrick puts on at the moment of the final parts of the song definitely are haunting, especially the ones where Nipsey is talking to his killer. And I think a lot of this song also has Kendrick wondering if the work he's doing is working, and also still looking for that approval from the culture, if he still has that approval. When we see him turn into Kanye West, also the lines about bipolar definitely let us know who he's talking about. But also I think the whole idea behind Kanye West sort of trying to also do the work that needs to be done, but at the same time, maybe sometimes he has to go about it a way that definitely everybody sees as sort of erratic or sorts. But then again, he is also very much so surrounded. So that's definitely something that adds on to that. The OJ Simpson defect that we see is very interesting with the lines as well that he delivers. The Jay-Z nod, considering that Jay-Z also has done a song about OJ, and I think that him with OJ, Jesse Smollett, and all of these other men that he sort of puts the face on for the mask or whatever is sort of showing that he is all of them as well is the fact that he's saying is that this is all part of the culture as well, and it has to be addressed. And he's addressing all of that with the Jesse Smollett as well. As we know, Jesse Smollett pretty much faked a hate crime in order to sort of gain points. And it sort of feels like he's also saying how a lot of times in society as well, you want to sort of gain points, you just become a victim, and that sort of puts you on a different perspective and sort of like gets elevated compared to somebody else that might be trying to do something more than just being a victim also. But I think he's putting all of those perspectives at the same time and sort of trying to shuffle through and really figure out where it is that they actually should be or what they could be doing in order to progress further. And I think that's something that's very much so this song is about, as he's putting on all these different masks as well. Kobe Bryant, who's been responsible for a very hard work ethic, also for schools and all of this, and just definitely trying to, I think that Kendrick in this song is very much so putting his heart on his sleeve and sort of trying to see what more can he do. I think that's what he's very much so struggling with figuring out in this song. And I think this is a very good way to sort of introduce the album, which I think is where he is going to address all of these things he's talking about that he thinks should be changed in the culture and things that should happen. I think that's what we're going to be hearing from this album of his that comes out this Friday. So I'm definitely excited for that. As I said, this is just some of the things that I picked up myself. As I said, I don't think I can really grasp the full experience at all about what it is to be Black in America. And like I said, I think that Kendrick is here talking to Black culture, and that's exactly who he is here talking to. So definitely a lot to unpack here. We will definitely see more once the album comes out, and I'm excited to check it out, listen to it, and I'll give my thoughts to you this Friday, well, Thursday night when it does come out. But let me know what your thoughts and your opinions are down below. I'm very interested to see what everybody thinks about this, and super excited to check out the album once it does fully come out this weekend. But as always, that's going to do it for me. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. We talk all the stuff you love in pop culture. As always, that is going to do it for me. I'll see all of you next time. Make sure you're subscribed, turn the notification bell on the road to 21,000 subscribers, super close to that. And once we hit 25,000 subscribers, we will be doing a giveaway. I have some more videos coming out this week on a ton of other stuff as well. I have some Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness videos coming out, and some other music videos I want to talk about also. We have Atlanta this week, and I think I'm going to be doing the Barry videos just until the finale. I'm currently catching up on Better Call Saul, so definitely will be watching that new season, and hopefully if I catch up before the finale, be able to make some videos on a weekly basis. If not, just make a video for the finale. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, as always, check out the video on the left if you haven't already. Make sure that you follow me on my social media, Cultural Elixir, all of that. I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.